Hello, people. Thank you for joining in the 2 Cents Podcast. It's my podcast. And of course, I'm your host, Nino. First of all, let me thank the man upstairs for waking me up, being able to go out, have another productive day, make it back in one piece. Please, people, continue to subscribe. Hit that like button. I'm loving up subscriptions. Thank you. I appreciate you. To all my fans, my audience, and my listeners, hey man, I love you guys. As I always say, I won't be nothing without you guys. Special shout out to my big brother David, my partner. You know, USA Podcast and the David and Nino Podcast. We did a little something the other night, so you know, that's my buddy. I'm doing my thing on my channel. He got his channel, but remember, we was Batman and Robin, so I'm going to get back to doing more with him, but we just trying to hit all angles right now. I want to send a shout out to my partner, my big brother, David. Keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. I'm going to jump right into this. Man, it is crazy. I mean, they are wilding out there in L.A. I watched the BET Awards Monday night from L.A. And, you know, I was chilling, watching. It was pretty good. All the acts was inside, you know, Snoop, you know, Jamie Foxx, all them people, you know, Bow Wow, T.I., you know, a lot of people, you know, they was Tyler Perry, all that, you know, Sierra, all them getting down. You know, they having their fun. Black Entertainment TV. But right outside, it going crazy in L.A., man, you know, with, you know, the deployment of the troops. Donald Trump has passed the word. Now it's the deployment of the troops. I mean, first of all, he had sent 2,000 of the troops, and then he sent 700 Marines to L.A. because he is real serious again about getting these people, you know, with the deportation, getting them back, the illegal immigrants, getting them back to their countries. And the sad thing about it is, if you go back on your own, you have a better chance, or you can re-enter the United States of America. But when you go back this way, you don't have no possibility of coming back. But anyway, it is crazy out there. I mean, they are protesting and rioting. And one thing about Donald Trump, though, you people got to remember, though, he told you this before you voted him in, and he still voted him in. So, you know, one thing about Trump, he going to keep his words. Sometimes he going to react real quick, fast in the hearing. And then sometimes he going to wait a little bit. I think Trump be acting like this. This is his reaction. He probably seeing it like, oh, y'all think I done forgot. But I never forget what I say. And this, when you get comfortable, that's when he pressed that level and start to acting up again. And he is acting up out there. I'm talking about he is bringing in them military forces, them National Guard, and they are not playing. Trump lawyers reference of California. Persistence to defend L.A. military deployment. Stepping into chartered waters. The megalodon will get you. Trump administration went back and forth in federal court Wednesday. Any judicial intervention to halt deployment of military troops to Los Angeles will be very hazardous. Trump ain't playing, man. I mean, in other words, Trump gonna tell you like this. You either get in, you either get out the way, you either get up and move, or we gonna roll right over you. It ain't no more playing. I'm talking about. And see, the sad thing about it is, he not asking. He not pleading. He like, you need to move on. Because he's gonna get these illegal immigrations. He's going to get the illegal immigrants situated and get them back to their countries. And the sad thing about it is, if you will go back on your own, it'll be a little bit more lenient if you want to re-enter the United States of America and come back on American soil. But if Trump send them troops knocking on the door and they have to grab you and take you and place you back over there, it's no chance of you ever coming back. So, I mean, it's crazy, but it is going crazy out there. I mean, first of all, he brought in, I think, about 2,000 troops. And then he doubled back and followed up with about 700 more Marines that headed to LA. I mean, they are protesting, and they are this. I mean, it's crazy out there. It's a frenzy. It's a frenzy. I mean, it's a train wreck that done happened 2 or 3 times, and it's only going to get worse. And the sad and the interesting thing about it is, I just found out today, Donald Trump's birthday is Saturday. Donald Trump is a Gemini. So people, you should know Geminis are throwed off and aloof anyway. They are crazy. So, you know, the man ain't playing about these illegal immigrants. He's not playing at all. Trump administration went back and forth in federal court Wednesday, as I said, you know. Any judicial individual halt of deployment of military troops to Los Angeles will be very hazardous. I'm going to say that again. The federal immigrants agents had questioned President Trump's power, authority to keep American cities safe. Well, he really is doing his job as the chief executive officer of the United States, because let's keep it a buck. It is a lot of going on from these illegal immigrants that have entered the United States and haven't registered. I mean, come on now. I'm going to keep it a buck with you too. Where you think a lot of the human trafficking and all that comes from? But Trump did say this when y'all voted him in, that this was going to be one of his main priorities. This is what he's going to really put his head down and dive off into wholeheartedly. He's not playing about these illegal immigrants at all. Crash political stunts putting American lives in imminent danger. From violent protests and marching over immigration raids in the city. It's sad because all immigrants are not going to go back. And some of these immigrants are hard-working people. But you got to get it the legal way, peeps. You got to get it the legal way. You can't, you know, you got to go and get proper documentation to be over here, because I believe the presidents before or the administration before have looked over this so much, because all they want you to do is just work and build America. But see, Trump is very adamant with, we're going to build America back up. We're going to run America back up. We're going to have America rolling with the people that are really legal Americans, not illegal aliens, legal Americans. And that's his battle cry, and that's what he's doing. A temporarily restraining order trying to deter Trump from effectively exercising the lawful, statutory, and constitutional power as the chief executive officer of the United States. All federal landmarks and personnel and protected, while the no tolerance on national immigration laws acceptably enforced. People, this is really what we need, though, because think about it. Right now, the United States is in a big dilemma with, you know, we're having a problem with money and finances, you know. We're having a big problem with that, you know. We're going backwards, we're going minus. Things in the store are so high, you know, you can go to the, I went to the store the other day. I mean, you know, chicken thighs, that's the dark meat. That's supposed to be the low meat of the chicken. The white meat is supposed to be high. It's almost $10 a pop, so you can imagine how much that the white meat would be. But Donald Trump is trying to, I see what he's trying to do too, which the United States is fair, and all people should be able to come over here, prosper, and work, and do, and gain, and have a lifetime and live their best life. But you got to take care of your own in American soil again that have been here. I believe this is the problem. We are letting too many people that are not legal, that hasn't came over here and been here. We are letting too many newcomers come in here and get the jobs. So now people that are homeless and struggling and really need a job, that then gave blood, sweat, and tears, you know, they're not getting a fair chance. And Trump ain't playing with that, so he is making it. So I applaud him on that. I know Because, we are in a recession. We really are. So the man is trying to, dig us out this hole. He's trying to dig this out of the hole. And I'm not even talking about him beefing with his partner Elon Musk, So one thing about Trump, and I will say this as I continue, he don't discriminate who can be his friend and who can be his enemy. See, it's not a po thing, and it's not a rich thing. Once you rub Trump wrong, you can easily become his enemy. And when you rub Trump wrong, that's an enemy that gonna stand straight up, gonna come to the square with you. No rioters block or veto to enforcement of the federal law. Trump has all clearance under the Constitution by the statute to order the National Guard and Marines to put the end to lawless violence towards enforcement of the federal law. Well, he's basically the most powerful man in the United States. All he got to do is give the word. I mean, sometimes affirmative action is what you got to do. I'm seeing that the people out in L.A. thinking that they police department and they protectors can handle this, but I believe they can't handle it because they're overwhelmed. And Trump is seeing this. Don't you think if Trump think that you could handle this, L.A. law enforcement, bounty hunters or whatever, the L.A. people that are supposed to serve, protect all the people of L.A., whether it's immigrants or legal people in L.A., he will let y'all handle that? No, because the situation has got out of hand. The situation's gone, so now Trump gonna step in here and handle the situation. But again, he told y'all this. So hey, it is what it is. The troops were deployed without permission or approval from California Governor Gavin Newsom, or city leaders who named the troops being present, not no way needed, politically pushed, and proceed to activate more and more tensions in the streets rather than reduce them. Well, you might be right there, but again, Trump is gonna get these, illegal immigrants situated. And right now, that mentality, and you can kind of feel that energy out in LA, is that of a riot, just like a protest. I'm not going to put it in the situation of the Rodney King situation, because this is a whole different story. But it is people out there that are getting walked up to, with force and telling them they got to move on. We're going to take it. And I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Again, I'm not asking you, I'm telling you, you got to go. And we talking about all immigrants. We talking about Latino immigrants. We talking about Cuban immigrants. We talking about Haitian immigrants. It is not no one thing. So please, Latinos, just don't think this immigrant thing is at you. It is all immigrants that are in the United States illegally. You're going to get that knock on their door. You're going to get apprehended. You're going to get taken into custody, and you're going to get sent back to your country. And you're not going to be able to come back. And I know the United States is the land of milk and honey, but, you got to be over here right. See, you can't just keep getting away with, doing it illegal, because it ain't going to happen like that. The Democrats have let that go for so long. But see, Trump is stopping that. And again, Trump is about that action. Now, he might not, everything he might promise to do, he might not always be able to follow it up. But most of the things this man say he's going to do it. But he is serious about this immigrants. He is serious about this illegal deportation thing, and you people will see. So, I mean, it's crazy, man. It is crazy. Again, he's going to keep sending and bringing on more and more troops and Marines, and because you know Marines are foot soldiers, are the full armed forces. You got the Air Force, you got the Army, you got the Marines, and you got the Navy, and they are the foot soldiers. So you know things are gonna happen, but hey man, it's crazy out there in LA right now. If you go into LA, all I gotta say is you better be legal, you know. And if you got some relatives and you legal that are not legal and they're immigrants, I mean, I might keep going from LA because Trump got that National Guard out there and they is flexing. They are flexing their muscle. All immigrants unpacked, pack up, going back to their country. It's totally a hostile takeover. And they will not return. You can believe that. Trump deployment of the National Guard in Los Angeles. 2 cents, my podcast. I'm Nino. Thank you.